Hey y'all, welcome to the Crafty Cove. My name's Missy. If you haven't already guessed, today's theme is Christmas in July. I am participating in a minis challenge, and this is hosted by Crafted by Corie. We're going to talk about that in just a little while. Right now, we're just going to get right into the DIYs. DIY number 1. First of all, Christmas is my favorite time of year. I absolutely love Christmas, so I am loving this challenge. We're going to take some of these Jenga blocks, one of the brand new calendars from the Dollar Tree that I was able to snag up. I had to order a case, but you know, we're going to take one of those little pieces off the back, one of the smaller pictures. First, we're going to take 8 Jenga blocks, tumbling tower blocks, that I get from the Dollar Tree. And we are just going to glue 4 of them together. And we're going to do this twice. Glue 4 together, then glue 4 more together. Just in a line right there. Then we are going to glue the 2 4s together. Just like that right there. Super simple. This is a super simple DIY, y'all. After we get that done, we're taking some Apple Barrel acrylic white paint. 1 good coat, front, back, sides, everything. And 1 coat is really all it needs, because I want this to have a little bit of a rustic look. Now I'm going to take my little picture I cut out of the back of my calendar. I cannot talk, y'all. And we're going to cut that down. Put some little photo corners on it, just kind of cutting it catty corner, and get it Mod Podged onto our little, I'm not sure what I'm even calling this here, our little plank. Y'all, if you have not seen these calendars in your Dollar Tree yet, I know they're coming, but when you see them, you have got to get them. They are absolutely beautiful. And this farmhouse set one, there's 5 in the set. And I love every single one of them. There's not one that I don't like. So make sure you're on the lookout for them. If you can't find them, you can always order them online. So now we're going to take some more Mod Podge, and we're just going to cover our little calendar piece right there, just because we want to make sure it's got a good hold. Take 2 more of the tumbling tower blocks, glue them right on the back, because I want this to set up on my tiered tray, and that's it. Super simple. I mean, y'all, this took me maybe 15 minutes, but I absolutely love it. I think it turned out so cute. So again, today I am part of the Minis Challenge Christmas in July that is hosted by Crafted by Corie. And she does a Minis Challenge every single month, and with a different theme. This month, the theme is Christmas in July. Y'all, if you have not checked out Crafted by Corie, definitely go by and check her out. She is amazing. I love absolutely everything that she does. So if you haven't checked her out, I will have her link in the description box. Make sure you go check her out. And thank you so much, Corie, for allowing me to be a part of this challenge. There will also be a playlist linked in the description box. If y'all like my work and you would like to buy me a coffee to help support my channel, I'll have that link also in the description box. If you buy me a coffee, you will get a shout out in the next video. Okay, y'all, DIY number 2. So I am a craft hoarder. I keep everything. And I was going through my stash, and I found these little Christmas tree cutouts that I had bought last year. And I'm going to use 3 of those. 2 pieces of scrapbook paper in a little mini scrapbooking pack that I got from from Hobby Lobby. And another of the December pictures from one of the calendars. I'm just going to take my trees and I'm going to trace them out on the paper. I'm using 2 green, or I'm making 2 green and 1 white. After we get those traced on, we're going to cut those out. I'm not going to make y'all watch every part of that. After we get that finished, again, we're just going to use some Mod Podge. I am now a plaid ambassador, which I am so tickled about. And one of their products is Mod Podge. And I use Mod Podge a lot, y'all. Almost as much as I use chalk paint. Maybe about the same amount. So I love Mod Podge. I know some crafters don't, and I get it. But for me, it works for what I'm doing, so I love it. After we get all three of the scrapbook pieces Mod Podged onto the trees, we're just going to take our scissors and cut around just to get a really good close cut. Now we are going to Mod Podge the front of these. Again, this is just scrapbook paper, so I want to make sure that these have a really good hold, because this is July, but I'm going to want to use this in December also. And in this video, I'm kind of going for the muted colors. I'm absolutely loving them. I even make my own little mixture of colors for some of my projects. And I thought I usually am with the bright reds and bright greens, but this year I don't know. I'm going for the muted colors. So now we're going to put our trees together. We put 2 on the bottom, which are the green ones. And we are going to glue this white one in the middle of the 2 green ones. And it will be up a little bit, like popped up, standing up, whatever you want to say. And I just put enough glue on the back to get it to secure to these trees. Now we're going to take that calendar picture, cut it out, again, make some little corner pieces. I basically just cut the corners at an angle. I like the look of that. If you don't, you totally do not have to do that. Then we are going to Mod Podge that right on the middle tree. And this one says Farm Fresh Christmas Trees. And if y'all haven't been able to tell, I am again out of breath. My anemia has caught up to me again because I cannot remember to take medication. So if y'all are praying, please pray. Praying people, pray that I can remember to take my medication because I felt so much better when I was consistently taking it. Thank you for that, y'all. So now we've just put another layer of Mod Podge over the entire piece, all 3 of the trees, and I'm taking some of this iridescent glitter that I got from Michael's, and I'm just sprinkling it all over. It just gives a cute little look. Then I'm taking some more of the tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree and just putting them on the back so that this can also be a stand-up piece. It is going to go on my tiered tray also. Y'all, that's it. How super simple was that? And it didn't even really cost $1. And this is what it turned out like. I am absolutely in love with these little trees. Okay, y'all, moving right along. DIY number 3. Again, a product from the Dollar Tree. Almost everything except scrapbook paper is from the Dollar Tree in this video. I'm taking these little tags that I bought in a pack. I do not have any clue when I bought them, but I did get them at the Dollar Tree. And they are so thin that you can use your scissors to cut them. And I'm just cutting them so they're like a banner. I don't exactly know what that cut would be called, but I'm just kind of angling, diagonaling up through the center and just cutting like a half a triangle. You all can see what I'm doing better than I can explain it. But then I do that to all 5 of these because I'm using all 5 in the pack. And I use the first one as a template to cut all of the others out. So again, please forgive me if y'all hear me short of breath. And that's why, is because I can't remember to take my medicine. And if my doctor hears that, she is going to have a fit. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to do better. So now we're just going to take these tags and remove all the hangers that are on them. And I have taken some Arteza red paint and some Arteza burnt umber, mixed them together, and kind of got this deep burgundy looking red. I am absolutely in love with this color. And I paint 3 of the tags in this color. I don't worry about the back of the tags. I just do the front and, right along the sides. After we do 3 of the tags in this color, then the other 2 we're going to do in a green. And I just took the burnt umber and some green Arteza paint and painted the other 2 the green, same exact way, front and sides. I will try to remember to link my Arteza paint in the description box. I do order mine from Amazon, and y'all, I ordered a box, I want to say in February, and I mean, I barely used any of it. A little bit goes a long way. So after we get all of these painted, we're going to lay them out. I do red, green, red, green, red. Then I'm going to take these almost like Scrabble letters from Hobby Lobby that I got on clearance, and I'm going to spell out Mary. I have them all together right now just so I can make sure that I kind of get them all even on each of the tags. After we get all of those letters on, we are going to put just the thinnest amount of hot glue that I can possibly do on the edge of each one of these, and we are going to glue them together. They stay together great after they dry. They're a little iffy when they're first drying, but after we get them all dry, they stay together great, and I've not had any problems with them. Next, we're going to take some buffalo check ribbon that we got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just weaving it in and out of there, just stitching it through. I start going through the back, then go through the front, back. I have to keep twisting it because, I mean, the holes are big enough for it to go through, but this ribbon kind of wants to fray as you pull it. So I just loved how this looked, and kind of got a little bit of that traditional Christmas with the, well, I guess it's traditional, or what everyone sees nowadays with the buffalo check. So we just get that all through all of the tags, and then I'm just going to cut it off, and we are going to tie a knot on each side. And that's it, y'all. This is how it turns out. I just tied it up on my, between my top and bottom shelves of my little tiered trays. And I love how it turned out. I think it's so cute. Here's DIY number 4. And our final DIY, we are going to take one of these arched windows from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take off that middle part that says welcome to our home. Don't worry about what's left there because we're going to cover that up. Then I'm going to, sorry about the shaking, take some sandpaper and rough this up a little bit because we are going to paint it. And I want it to have a good base for that paint to hold to. We're just going to use that same combination of the red Arteza and the burnt umber Arteza that I've mixed together. And we are going to go through and paint this window, the front and the sides, and also in the middle places there. I will suggest if you all can spray paint, it would be so much easier. But for those of you who are not new to my channel and who are here regularly, you know that I am in a hotel at the moment and am not able to spray paint. So I have to do it this way. But I'm just showing you here a little bit of how I'm getting in between there and getting all of that painted up. Don't worry about the back. Now we're going to take 2 pieces of scrapbook paper from a little mini set that I got from the Hobby Lobby, and we are just going to glue these on the back of the window. I do the first one. The second one I mess up and I have to take it off. You'll see that here in just a minute. I have to take it off and use another one because I didn't get it lined up right, and I just did not like how it looked. So we get this first piece on, and again, just hot glue. You could probably use tacky glue or anything. You can see there where I messed up that second piece. So now we're just going to do it again. And unfortunately, I get out of angle here. I apologize out of your all's view, but I just take my regular scissors and cut around the scrapbook paper to get the excess off. Now we're going to take this welcome to our home, use the same green that we had mixed up with the Arteza paint, and paint this. Somehow I lost some footage, but I do have a little small thing that says Merry Christmas. I Mod Podged that on the front of this sign, then just glue the sign with some hot glue onto the window right where it was, and this is what it turned out like. I'm absolutely loving all of these muted colors this year, and that is totally not like me, but you know, maybe I needed a change. So here's our final reveal. I love how each and every one of these projects turned out. I'm not sure if I'm ready for Christmas yet. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. But with it being as hot as it is here in Virginia right now, Oh, I just can't even think about Christmas. Not much anyway. I hope you all enjoyed my projects today. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you again to Corie for hosting this challenge. I've had a blast. Don't forget, y'all can find me on Instagram. You can email me, and my Buy Me a Coffee link will also be in the description box. Y'all make sure you keep tabs on my community page. We will be announcing a giveaway for 2,000 subscribers in the next few days. Thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all come back now. You hear?